Hi, I'm Crypto Dummy, and this is Crypto for Dummies Like Me. Wow. What a topsy-turvy week it has been. Donald Trump keeps giving out those executive orders. And what's going on with crypto? Oh my God. Just when we thought it was all going to get good, the opposite seems to happen. Donald Trump releases his own meme coins. What was that about? And now even founder of Pulse Chain, Richard Hart, who I never thought would do so, has also released meme coins and a platform where to create them from. So let's have a chat about it. So what is going on? At a time when Donald Trump wants to make America the crypto capital of the world, which was nothing more than bullish news for most people in cryptocurrency, but it seems to have the opposite effect. Instead, we've had Donald Trump release meme coins, Trump and Melania, which seems to have sucked a fair bit of liquidity out of a lot of coins out of the marketplace, with people trying to jump on board as quick as they can. Now, with any meme coin, I'm not a big fan of it. They are what you like to call pump and dump schemes. You can get rich off them if you get in early and they take off, but if you buy at the wrong time, it does nothing but go down. And so I'm not a big fan of it. So it's almost like a casino, like gambling. And this has been installed in me from people like Richard Hart, who says and believe that cryptocurrency can be a lot more. So it's a real surprise to me that he has also released meme coins and a platform to do it on, which is pump.tires. And we'll have a look at that shortly. But I do find this very confusing. But I've had a bit of time to think about it and I've been analysing it, and this is what I've come up with. So when Donald released his meme coins, it stipulated along the bottom that it definitely was not a security, that there was no expectation of profits, and that you were doing nothing more than buying a piece of or bidding on a JPEG or a image. So is there more to that? We know that he has appointed the crypto czar, David Sachs, and that with David and the other council members that will head up the SEC, they will be trying to give clear regulations for cryptocurrency. Now, to Richard Hart, who surprised me, because he's always been an advocate for non-dumping tokens. So meme coins are renowned for dumping. And it's strange that he would go down this avenue because of his past views. So is there more to this? We know that David Sachs mentioned in a press conference that he has spoken to a number of founders. Maybe Richard was one of those founders. Maybe Richard knows something that we don't. Maybe, and this is just maybe, remember, Crypto Dummy here, I'm only taking a big estimate and guess, that maybe it's more to do with the way they're going to structure the regulation. So maybe the new look SEC now thinks that a non-security looks more like a meme coin. Perhaps, or maybe, they are thinking of holding or having different categories, such as stable coins, securities, non-securities, a utility or DePIN, or, like Bitcoin, maybe more store of value. So we're not sure yet of how this is going to turn out. Or maybe Richard Hart, after seeing Donald Trump release his meme coin on Solana, has decided to throw his hat in the ring by launching pump.tires to say, hey, here's a better way. Am I worried about any of this? No. Look, I know that the core coins are down, but most of the coins throughout the crypto market are down. An $8 billion liquidation happened very recently. Now, I think this will continue for a little while until the SEC finalizes and gets a lot of things together. I believe it is the best opportunity across the board for anyone who was sitting on the fence and wondering about crypto to now get in. Some of the prices are now lower than they have been for years. And by getting into the market and some of the core coins, say like Pulse Chain, so PLS or PLSX or even the HEX tokens, can get them cheaper than what most of the people in the community paid for them. I know that I'll be throwing more money in if I can, and dollar cost averaging. Because with the launch of pump.tires, although I'm not into trading meme coins, a part of the stipulation of trading on this platform is that the tokens, so your liquidity tokens. So what's a liquidity token? When you put two tokens together and lock them together for liquidity, it is an LP token. Now, these LP tokens are to be burnt. so that the liquidity can never be pulled, so therefore it cannot be dumped. This is a great thing, Pulse Chain and the community, because it effectively burns tokens. What does it mean by burning tokens? It means it gets rid of them. So therefore, if we launch a heap of meme coins and we burn a heap of tokens on the Pulse Chain, then it can only go up in price. This has fundamentally given it a utility. Whether it was meant to do this or not, I'm not too sure. But still, definitely bullish. Okay, as promised, I'll give you a look at this new pump.tires. Just a quick look into the wallet to see how we're going. Just want to point out too that there's been a new buy option put into your internet money wallet. So you can now use it to buy direct from credit card and cash, right? So that's a great idea. They keep moving forward. I do love this wallet. Gets better every day. So as you can see, we're down on a lot of the tokens have been crashing. Our overall value has dropped back to probably what we bought it all for. So we haven't really lost money, but we haven't gained anything either. And this is a problem the way things are going at the moment. We all expected that things would be going up, but they haven't started yet. But with the new administration in play and the new people getting involved with the SEC, I think we have a long way to go. And I think this cycle is going to be completely different to what we're used to. I think it might happen later. But if it happens later, I think it's going to go longer and harder. That's my hope anyway. So again, it is a great opportunity if you're sitting on the fence and you want to dive in to do so. And remember, the whole reason why I do this is because I'm not intelligent, but if I can work out how to buy and do these things, then so can you. If you're sitting there worried about, oh, this looks hard, it's like anything, you just have to learn it. For the first time, you just have to learn it. It's like when you do anything for the first time and you do a new job or you get a new phone and it's got different apps and stuff on it, you have to learn those apps, and this is exactly the same way. Get online, watch people do instructional videos so that you can learn, follow along. Start off very small, just put $10 or $20 in so you can practice and play around and see how it works. Once you get used to it, then you can maybe move more in if you feel more comfortable. But at the moment, I wouldn't leave it too long because I don't think it's going to be long before these prices go up. Right, now off to the website itself. So this is the website pump.tire, which is the new meme coin website for Pulse Chain. So just warning up here, warning, Pulse.tire has and will not have any official social media accounts. So anyone pretending to be them is obviously an imposter. So if you get an email, don't believe it, it's not real. Okay, so you've got plenty to have a look around here. You can go through all the different meme coins and how it works. I won't go through it with you today. I haven't had time to sit down and read all of it myself, but it pretty much just gives you the layout of how to connect, how to sign in, how to trade, coin launches and mechanisms. So locking liquidity and all the other details. So you can go through all of this and read it. Look, I'm not interested at the moment of launching another coin. I had a little play around earlier on and launched one a couple of months ago, unsuccessfully because I wasn't prepared for it. I was playing with it and I was playing with it and I didn't have the liquidity to put into it, so it never really went anywhere. Over time, if I get the money, I'll put liquidity in it, and maybe then I'll have a burning session and burn the liquidity token, which might give the incentive for people to actually buy that coin. But until then, I'll just let it sit there until I can build up some liquidity. We need the markets to go up for that to happen. And remembering too, it's not just Pulse Chain or anything else, all the markets are down, wherever you look. So I know there's a lot of complaining in the background, but I don't think it really matters where you are. So there's Bitcoin's about the only one that's sort of hanging up there, but it's not pumping as hard as everyone said it was going to. So I'm not too worried. So there you go. There's the new site anyway. And if you want to, you can get involved. Obviously, Richard Hart's coins. You see, he's launched a few coins, and a lot of people have been jumping in and launching coins too. Now, remember too that these are meme coins. There's no guarantee of how they're going to react. They may launch, and then they may tank. I don't know. If you get into them at the right time, maybe you can make some money. But just be warned that I would only play. I'm the sort of person that will have most of my 90 to 95% of my coins in stable or in core coins, and I would only put like 5% max into a risk, which I see this is more like a casino. Try and find a coin that may go up and may go up quickly, throw a couple of $100 at it, see what happens. That's all it's good for, you know, and remembering you have to pull it out at the right time, because once it starts going down, unless it's a type of token that has some sort of utility built into it, then they generally don't last long term. Okay, so just be aware and remember, trade safe. Be safe out there, guys. Okay, that's all for today. Good luck.